here together, and the connection feels very special. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sitting with Dr. Nokwe. I'm going to come to the doctor part. Where does the artist or the dancer or and teach at the same time? Can you take me to that journey? Where were your dusty streets where you played, and I want to know that.
Yo, I'm Nandi. Because yo, my gosh, because abantwana abadlulekile leso sandla ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes.
I can say baphumelelile. Of course, in impilo I wasn't perfect. Every day you have to learn something to gain more muscles in life, So by challenged. It's not perfect, but they're successful. Career and I think the second generation of Amajiga was Leleti Khumalo.
Oh wow!
So Leleti was the second generation, and the time when she was brought to me, she wasn't brought to me by human beings. Something happened, and then my dad had to take her in.
Leleti Khumalo from Sarafina.
Yeah. So my dad had to take her in, and said to the mother, to support the kids, but I'll leave the boys with you, and I'll take the girls because the anyas. So she was about 7, So she became like my child in a way. 10 years apart, So she would be 16, 17. But I saying, "Biz or mom too." Do you mind? Is this all?
No, it's Kulume.
Okay. So saying, "Biz or mom too" already. Now I figure like umntwana benosisi wakhe nje. Selala nami embedeni and ngiyabona ngignore lento imlimazi umntwana, So during that time, we fall into the program naye Zamajiga. Yeah. So the program was going like this. Every morning before school, Amajiga would pass by my parents' house. That's where I was born, Bamash.
Yes.
That's the streets of Bamash.
Yes, wow.
And so why Bebeza explain? It's because I was already coming out of the house every morning to go into my temple. So I sang a temple outside because I wanted to meditate. I was learning, I was learning transcendental meditation at that time, TM. And then I became vegetarian. I was 16. So
where were you learning from?
I read a book. By Paramahansa Yogananda. I used to enjoy reading. And in this book, he was talking about strong will in one of the chapters. So he was like, mawufuna izinto, ufuna ukwakha izinto, kumele uzicele Thixo ngoba even if ngabe iyenzeka into, still it is God doing it for you. Because in Baning you can try, but omunye umuntu ingenzeki. So was it to get awuzame nje ucele into, but do something to show that you're expecting the flow from source. And then I thought, you know what I would like? I'd like to have a strong will. So I'm going to fast for that. So I was fasting. And I was having a jump. You'll take me back.
It's so interesting. So strong. We want more.
So, and then what? Okay, we are seeing. So it was sweet. I was sweet for a month. And then njalo mangukhumbule lo sweet ngihambe ngetemple ngifike ngikhuleke ngithi Nkosi ngiyahala lo sweet manje but ngifastile angizokudla sweet. Le yanto engicelile ukuthi ngibe ne strong will for the rest of my life. Ngimele into engiyifunayo ngidingayo. Ngingajabula iphele into leyo. But ngasingajwayele osokubalunga ngase ngasafila nje ukuthi ngifastile. Ngathi hayi mana ngifile yabo. Ngasikhoja ngayeka ini yo phela ngithanda nganyama.
Ngayizwa leyo nto.
Ayibo yasengizohleka. Bengithanda inyama bakakuba ekhaya bengineshibhini. Sithela utshwala sidayisa utshwala. That's why ngingaphuzanga in my life. Because I used to see those men. Sebephuma bebhasi. siyenze lento. That's when you get ideas. Bezilula nje. Izingoma, manje izingoma engangirecorda ukhosini sayi Radio Zulu that time. Sengidlala nesiginci. So njalo manginengoma ethi bayifonela. How is it? Sezingaki. Yabo ngidlala nje into ebhedayo njengoba ngisadlalela manje yabo. Kodwa ngicula izinto angithi ngiyajenala nje ubona ngisajenala namanje. Ngicula izinto akade zifika. You know. So now leyo fast leyo yangisebenzela. Because from that age of 16 azangisabuyele enyameni up to today sengina 62. Azangisabuyela ngoba the more I was growing I was seeing more and more iyangisiza lento yabo up to the point khona story angazibuka khona neRomani sikhuluma no Fari.
Oh, because she's vegetarian as well. Yes.
She's vegetarian because of her practice with Eastern things.
I remember when you guys first met. Yes, it was the Zen energy, and you were like, you asked each other, and I could feel that, and I was quiet. I couldn't.
Yeah. So she's vegetarian. I'm vegan.
Okay.
But then I became vegan. Maybe now it's almost 20 years.
What's the difference?
Vegan, you don't take dairy as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was vegetarian for many years, but maybe 15, 20 years I became vegan. Reason being, I went to COP19. COP19.
It's like a gathering of countries across the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Climate change. Okay.
And yeah,
okay.
Taking care of all sentient beings, taking care of nature, because everything lives, you know.
Nice.
So
So being
is the WWF a part of that as well?
yes,
Sponsors,
yes.
Oh wow.
So ngilapho ke Durban ngincedisa Master Chinghai Association. They promote veganism. So I'm volunteering there, and some days I perform, some days, you know. But there's one video that we watched in the conference center of what actually the animals go through. Ooh! Yeah, they pulled all the cruelty. Ukuze kufike inyama esilaheni. How the way abantu bakithi babengahlabi kangaka. Kodwa njengoba sekuneyilaha. Ama-butchers or butchers or ama-farmers and whatnot fanele behlabile ngoba i-business. So now uma kune inkomo isikhiphe abantwana inobisi oluningi bakhiphe nobisi angithi liyadayizwa na bakhiphe. Now there's a rush to meet the demand. So what happens is that I get a lump in my throat, but you know. Anyway,
you'll be able to, okay?
Yeah. So what happens is that my isizoqala ukuncelisa nje, right? Bamthatha umntwana lemsaleli. Kuyinyama ngithi naye ndiyabiza inyama yakho. And then basenge lonke ubisi. Ngoba uyodayisa ubisi. And then by prepare quickly ukuthi ayimithe food. Goosebumps. I was like, but just I know I'm not going to change the world, but my energy just for compassion's sake.
Yes, your energy is about energy.
For the sake of compassion, I said, no. You know what to umdali wethu. So the more and more people who bring up that compassion. And one day God will turn things around because vegetarian and vegan now.
Of course.
It's big business.
I mean, there's even pescatarian now. You get confused as to the differences between
yes, exactly.
What is
so unless
yeah, pescatarians I think the only kind of sort of meaty or animalistic product they have is the fish one, but I don't think they do the dairy as well.
Yeah.
It's like
they might give the eat dairy because also health wise, eat dairy even a pineal gland in
at 16 you are in there, you are doing plays Leleti Khumalo is maybe half your age. You read a lot. We What was home like? I mean, you know, when we all know people complain about it. They're saying because you had a lot of positive things that you were doing. How? Tell me about that.